Happy Halloween week, Tigers! We have plenty of spooky stories and events to cover, but first...
From Studio 96, located on the University of West Alabama campus in Livingston, Alabama, this is your Tiger Paws, the official weekly student newscast with all things news, sports, and entertainment.
Welcome back, Tigers, to this week's episode of Tiger Paws. I'm Summer Earl.
And I'm Haley Shuring. And now on to our first story.
Dr. Alan Brown hosted his annual ghost tours this week, sharing scary stories connected to places here on campus. One of those places is the covered bridge that reflects off of UWA's Duck Pond. Built by Confederate Army Captain William Alexander Campbell Jones in 1861, the 88-foot-long bridge is one of the oldest in Alabama, carrying a large amount of history along with it. Dr. Brown tells the story of Sumter County Outlaw Sheriff Stephen S. Renfro, who was hung from the covered bridge for his crimes. Legend has it that the sheriff's lingering spirit continues to haunt the bridge. Some say that old tree limbs near the bridge will sway when there is no wind, spooking any visitors. To learn more about the ghost stories on campus, contact Brown at abrown@uwa.edu.
Dr. Alan Brown also hosted the showing of The Poltergeist. Dylan Scruggs has more.
Dr. Alan Brown hosted a showing of the original Poltergeist on October 24th, 2019.
So, why don't y'all just sit back and enjoy this, and if you want to scream, go ahead.
When asked why he chose the movie Poltergeist, Dr. Brown said, "This movie was the grandfather of scary movies. Many movies follow in his footsteps." Reporting for Studio 96, I'm Dylan Scruggs.
The Department of Economic Development will host the first annual Summit on Rural Workforce Development on Friday, November 1st at Bell Conference Center from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. The day will be filled with groups speaking on key economic issues in the Black Belt. The purpose of the event is to provide leadership, awareness, and education for Alabama's rural communities and regions in the development and execution of effective economic and workforce development strategies. To register for the conference, go to ruralworkforcesummit.eventbrite.com.
Now let's head over to Coley Roy in the Zone Sports Corner for this week's Zone Sports Update. Coley?
Welcome to the Zone Sports Corner. I'm Coley Roy. We kick off this week with men's soccer. The Tigers shut out Union with a score of 4-0. The Tigers scored 4 goals on only 6 shots. Korea Maxime led the Tigers with 2 goals on the day. This was the last home game for the year for the men's soccer, and it was a GSC game. The Tigers' record improves to 4-7 on the year. Our reporter Grace Self was at the UWA versus West Georgia game this Saturday and was there to catch all the action. Grace?
The West Alabama Tigers football team played Saturday, October 26th, against the West Georgia Wolves. After a long fight, the Tigers came up short against the Wolves, ending the game 33-17. West Alabama drops to 4-4 and 1-4, losing any chance of making it to the tournament. It is very frustrating because we didn't make plays when we had the chance. UWA head coach Britt Gilligan said, "There are so many plays we could have made. Evidently, it wasn't our day." This is the first time since 2016 season that the West Alabama has lost 2 consecutive games, and since 2015 season that they lost 2 consecutive GSC games. The scoreboard doesn't define us as a program, it defines me as a coach, Gilligan said. What defines this program are our core values and how that ends up defining these young men when they're through playing here. The West Alabama Tigers continue Saturday, November 2nd against Florida Tech University. You can live stream it at the UWA Athletics page at uwaathletics.edu. Kickoff time starts at 1 p.m. That's all I have for you this week. From the Zone, I'm Grace Self.
Thanks, Grace. Now on to some Tiger volleyball. The Tigers faced Montevallo last Friday, and it was a crushing loss. The Tigers lost by 3-0. Brett Luther led the Lady Tigers with 9 kills and 2 blocks. The Lady Tigers needed a win against Montevallo because it was a GSC game. The Lady Tigers record is now 7-17 and 1-7 in GSC play. That's all I have this week, Tigers. Join me next week for more Zone Sports Corner updates. I'm Coley Roy, in the Zone.
Thanks, Coley. Now on to some upcoming campus and community events. The University Cinema will be showing Maleficent 2 from November 1st through the 7th. Students, be sure to catch your free movie this week.
Spring class registration will begin on November 4th. Be sure to check your self-service and get in contact with your advisor to register for classes for the upcoming spring semester. Campus Activities Board will be hosting a silent DJ party at the Rec Center on November 9th from 9 p.m. to midnight. They will have 3 DJs playing today's top music and more. For more information, contact Jason Gardner at jgardner@uwa.edu.
UWA only has one preview day left for the semester on November 9th. Be sure to tell any future Tigers to come and visit campus. For more information about registering, contact the admissions office at 205-652-3578. The Miss UWA pageant will be on November 14th in Bibb Graves Auditorium at 7 p.m. Don't miss out on seeing who is crowned the next Miss UWA.
That's all we have for you this week, Tigers. If you have a news story or information about an event in the community, you can email details to studio96@uwa.edu. Look for us on the Studio 96 Productions Facebook page and our YouTube channel, Tiger Paws Newscast.
Be sure to tune in next time for more Tiger Paws updates. I'm Haley Shuring.
And I'm Summer Earl, Studio 96.